If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Great hops. Avdia got way up there.
And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor.
Now here's Avdia. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Unloads. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Avdia. And it's Harris with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And it's Cunningham missing. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Lillard outside. Outside Holiday. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
Cunningham outside. Over Holiday. And counted from 12 feet.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Outside Kamara. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Detroit.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shooter.
Cunningham outside. There's the 3. Avdia pulls it in.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
How do you like that? No finesse there from Lillard.
Ivy outside. Pass to Thompson. Misses the one-handed jam. Trailblazers lead by 6. And here's Klingon, covered by Duran. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Harris on the wing. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Detroit. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Count it.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now here's Ivy. He's scoreless. Here's Cunningham. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Here's Avdia. 6 points for him. Misses the fadeaway. Cunningham outside. The floater. And he lays it in.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Thompson and misses it off the right side of the rim. Pistons trail by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Harris. Portland with a rebound.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Avdia can't get it to go.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff's showing again he can turn things around.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Sharp with it. Over LeVert. Again, the miss by Portland.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Ivy. Here's Cunningham. To the inside. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
And here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-6 run. There's a screen by Kamara. The three is up. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you.
An elite defender. Allie, thank you. It's deflected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Here's Cunningham. Holiday grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Thompson with a steal. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Thompson, defended by Lillard. And that one's good. Thompson.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
For three, here's Lillard. Duren with a rebound. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 7. Pass to LeVert. Oh, stolen by Lillard. To the paint. Williams' shot is good.
Well, a throwback big. Williams almost exclusively operates around the hoop.
It's LeVert on the wing. Ivy outside. Shot clock at 5. The 3. LeVert, and that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Portland leading by 6. Henderson for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, and this is critical for Henderson's development. When he's knocking down threes with consistency, he is a problem.
And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Pistons ball.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, BA, but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
Here's Henderson, following the three-pointer by Detroit. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Henderson is so talented. They're showing great vision.
On the wing, Ivy. It's rebounded by Grant.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Takes a 13-footer. Detroit with a rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
LeVert outside. Here's Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Grant. Sharp up top. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Henderson outside. Clock at 4. Got a hand on it.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Here's Ivy. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Picked by Stewart. To the left wing. Here's Robinson. Tybal with the board. Portland leading by 4. Here's Henderson. Deflected.
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
Pass to Sasser. Back to Stewart. To the middle. Outside for LeVert. Over Tybal. The shot by LeVert, no good. Here's Sharp. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Sasser outside. Back to LeVert. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Henderson left side. Puts up a 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Robinson. And the shot's good.
What touch by Robinson. Look, he's worked hard developing that floater.
Here's Henderson. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Robinson for three. Thibault with the board. Trailblazers lead by 4. Here's Sharp. Into the lane.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Sasser outside. Pass to Harris. LeVert outside. For three, Robinson. Got it. 2 for 5 now. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Detroit making a change here. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham, left side. Stewart, right side. Fast break, here we go. Here's Henderson. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Pass to Stewart. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Stewart's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Lillard on the take. Portland, no good that time either. Outside for Henderson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Now Cunningham. Tries to break his ice. Cunningham making moves inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Portland making a switch here. Cunningham, no good on the free throw.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Here's Avdia. Rebound Detroit. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. That puts him in the lead.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, It spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Lillard hustling down the lane.
Well, there's the balance to Lillard's game. Great drive.
And he's going for the lob. And Harris throws it down.
And that's the kind of fire Harris brings. Throw it up and let him go get it.
And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday powers it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lillard outside. Pass to Kamara. 6 to shoot.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
Cunningham with the ball. 9 points in the game. Stewart outside. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
3.
And now it's a 6-point Detroit lead.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Outside Robinson. Shoots from the elbow. Lillard pulls down the board.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Here's Cunningham, who is stolen by Lillard. Shoots over Robinson. Again, the miss by Lillard. Detroit leading by 4. It's Stewart, high post. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. It's Abdia on the wing. He has 6. Pass to Kamara. Klingen inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Klingen's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Pistons leading. Ivy outside. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Ivy's got 10.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Duran with the rebound. Detroit leading by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Outside Holiday. Fires for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Down low. Here's Avdia. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit.
2 minutes.
Robinson on the wing. Here's Duren. Ivy outside. There's Cunningham with a three. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Portland trailing here. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Defensive foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First personal.
And that one misses. A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. A big haul.
Shot clock at 2. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Blazers ball.
And Portland has possession. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. Pass to Kamara. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Robinson for 3. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Oh, sweet move. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Hey, get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Duren. Here's Sasser. Rejected by Klingon.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
Back to Avdia. Pulls it from the corner. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. Duren the screen. Thompson goes in. Portland with a rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Henderson outside. Here's Kamara. Offline with a 3. And here is Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Holiday. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Harris. Fades away. Avdia can't get it to go.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Cunningham looking around. Ivy outside for the lead. They get it back. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Henderson. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Harris outside. On the wing, Ivy. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Henderson outside. Pass to Kamara. And he lays it up and in. Kamara's got 5.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Pistons ball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Ivy. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
Now here's Avdia. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. He's got 10.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Avdia from outside. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Ivy. Duran the screen. Oh, there's the alley. Now Holiday. He's got 9. Launches it. And Cunningham pulls it down. On the wing, Thompson. Ivy outside. Out to Thompson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Portland ball.
Now here's Henderson. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ivy, right side. The putback. Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
Henderson. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Avdia from outside. Duran with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Pistons making a change here. Cunningham with the ball. 9 points in the game. Wing shot on the way. Up again. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Jeremy Graham.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Thompson. There's Cunningham with a three. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Team foul.
Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Cunningham outside.
And I just love how he uses his lateral quickness to stay with his man. Lillard is a capable on-ball defender. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
With the floater. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Outside Thybulle. Pass to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Thompson. Puts it up from the high post. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And finished off by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Lillard outside. Durant outside. Back to Lillard. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. When you're a 6'8" pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And man, he sets some teeth-rattling picks.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to LeVert. Now Stewart, guarded by Sharp. The fadeaway. And again, it's Detroit.
And Stewart is showing his scoring prowess. A guy who can bully you inside, but also space you out on the perimeter.
Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
There's a screen. Looking to end this cold spell. Robinson can't hit.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Lillard with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Here's Stewart. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Matisse Thybulle. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Thybulle with the board.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Oh, it's stolen. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Back to Sasser. from deep. Sasser off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Sharp with it. Now Thompson defending. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. From deep three-point land. Dybel with the board.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Sasser outside. LeVert outside. Robinson on the wing. Fires in the triple. Robinson's got 10.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Dybel. Back to Sharp. Now Henderson. Nice move. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Sasser gets the bucket.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Blazers trail by 8. They're at the screen. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Pass to Robinson. Fires the three. And Detroit another 3.
3 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Henderson. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
LeVert right side. 5 on the clock. It's LeVert on the wing. Stolen by Sharp. 3 on 3. Outside Dybel. Pass to Klingon. Back to Dybel. Three-pointer Sharp. Detroit with a rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
It's hauled in by Henderson. Blazers trail by 9. And here's Klingon. And here's Grant. Pass to Sharp. Klingon with a screen. 6 to shoot. Sharp has the open look. No good there.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Hits the trifecta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Henderson for 3. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
Here's Henderson. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
What a hustle play by Harris. Getting to the shot and shutting it down.
Here's Sharp. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Robinson on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Blazers trail by 11. Henderson, right side. The rebound by Detroit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson. For three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Again, the miss by Portland. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Sasser. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Harris outside. Pass to Holland. Now Sasser. And here's Cunningham outside. Cash from Cunningham on the three ball.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
Here's Lillard. Holland with a rebound. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Harris on the wing. Goes up on the baseline. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 14. Lillard outside. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, when Dame gets going, good luck slowing him down. Tonight has been vintage Lillard.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
It's Avdia on the wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Kamara. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Portland.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Harris outside. Cunningham. Fades and shoots. Count it. Cunningham's got 10 points here in the second half. Blazers trail by 11. Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Kamara. Now here's Avdia. Soft touch off the glass.
You got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia's showing plenty.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham with the ball.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
Free throw good from Cunningham. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon. And when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half. Outside Holiday. Pass to Kamara. Here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Williams with the screen. The shot by Holiday, no good. Detroit leading by 11. Here's Ivy. Rebounded by Kamara. And it's Lillard penetrating. Left side Holiday. Avdia left side. Duran pulls it down. Detroit leading by 11. Now Ivy. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Pistons ball.
Duran with it. Avdia picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Now Ivy. He launches.
And with the defense keying on him a little more, he's been less effective here in the second half.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Phenomenal drive and finish by Avdia. You know his teammates are loving that one.
The assist.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Outside Avdia. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lillard.
Now into the lineup for Portland. Number 23.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here.
Oh, wow, what a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Here's Ivy. Outside Duran. LeVert outside. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Lillard fires! No good from 3! And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Holiday.
Well, he was laying in waiting for that pass. Terrific read to get a jump on it.
Beyond the arc. Oh, it misses.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Pistons.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And so it's Detroit with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they